Tyreek Hill said Tua should be one of the highest paid QBs in the NFL. Let me get through this. Tyreek Hill said Tua should be one of the highest paid QBs in the NFL. Do you feel Tua's worth the $40 to $50 million a year salary people are projecting that he'll make? Now, before you give your answer, I'm about to list off the highest paid QBs so you can hear this. Joe Burrow, $55 million, right? Say he deserves that. Guess who's also making $55 million a season? Your guy, Trevor Lawrence. Number 2 is at Jared Goff, $53 million. Justin Herbert, number 3, $52.5 million. Number 4. Number 5, Lamar Jackson, $52 million. Jalen Hurts after that at 51. Kyler Murray, 46.1. Deshaun Watson, 46. Kirk Cousins, 45. Mahomes, 45. Allen, 43. Stafford, 40. Prescott, 40. Daniel Jones, 40. If we're judging based off his contemporaries, absolutely. Let me list off some stats too, so you can get a better viewpoint of Tua's the last couple years for Tua. In 2023, completed 388 of his 560 passes. He threw for 4,600 yards, 29 TDs, 14 picks. He was second in the league in average yards per attempt. His stats for 2022, completed 259 of his 400 passes, 3,500 yards season, 25 TDs, 8 interceptions, led the NFL in average yards per attempt. So he seems to only get better. And here's something that the Finsider said about Tua. He's top 5 in his last 2 years in all meaningful stats, including QBR, completion percentage, and passing TDs. But Tua's never won a playoff game.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, what do you think? Just be honest with yourself. All right. You gotta think about what was life like before him. Oh, we weren't even like having these discussions. So let's keep having these discussions. Pay the man, keep us relevant, keep us in the opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, bro, I think fans and people forget like winning one Super Bowl. Like if I signed a quarterback for 10 years, we get one Super Bowl. That is a successful signing over
Yeah.
the 10 years. You know, I get like 6 deep runs. You
Yep.
know,
Yep.
I get 2 appearances to the Super Bowl, and we won one. Like, yeah, we're not the all-time greats, but we're going to the Hall of Fame. Like, that's
But that's my
those.
thing,
You know
though.
what
Do
I'm
you
saying?
think
I
Tua
would
will ever
take that
get them
as
over the
as
hump?
Lions. If the Lions has history like that, I love that.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
yeah, we had a couple over the 10 years. We had like 2, 3, 4 deep runs. We went to the playoffs 8 out of the 10 years. You
Yeah.
know, and we got one ring. You know, that means every year I got to say, shit, we can win it. You know, because we
Facts.
looked like it then and we looked like it all through it. You know, so I think you can take that. Tua, the reason I said his number was his number because he's just like Jared Goff. But guess what? Jared Goff got 55, like you said. So I don't know. Maybe Tua's left to be number 3
No, but
because
just think about that
no,
though.
you
But
gotta
just
have a team around that guy. You gotta have the team. You're not gonna watch Tua or Jared Goff ever just go pick up the
facts.
Carolina Panthers and take them to relevancy. You
Facts.
know, it's just the truth.
Facts. I don't disagree with you, but when you mention Jared Goff, he's one of the only 3 quarterbacks out of that highest paid list that even made it to the championship game in their conference last year. You know what I'm saying? So my
And
thing
no,
is like,
no,
what is
no,
my thing is what are the my thing
is
is
that?
what
But
is
is
what are
that
the
okay? Be real, man. Is that golf or is that the team?
my thing is what are the benchmarks for the money? I feel like that's kind of more of the relevant question. Like, what are the actual? Because Daniel Jones is making 40. You have to pay to like 40. If Daniel Jones is making 40, you have to
I
pay to
mean, they
40.
okay. They can't keep saying that because after next year, Daniel Jones gonna be making like 13 playing a backup somewhere.
Okay, but let's look at Dak Prescott. He's also making 40. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? So
Dak Prescott is on the last year of his deal. Starting next year, he gonna be at 55 playing for Washington.
Stafford's also making 40.
You
You know what
only
I'm
naming
saying?
people who deals are up.
And that's
Name
but
them.
no, but that's my thing though. If they're
You have
making
to
if they
name the
got
people
paid,
that just signed a new
no,
deal.
bro, okay, but let's
All
say
those guys, all those guys get new deals in the
Kirk
next year.
Cousins. Kirk Cousins getting paid 45. Are you saying Kirk Cousins is Tua? Where do you put Kirk Cousins and Tua if you're ranking them?
Look, man,
You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean when I
I
say
don't
what
feel
are the
like I
benchmarks?
don't understand because they're all in the same tier. All right, golf, all of them. They're all the same guy. All right, Dak, golf, Tua, um, Kirk. They're all the same guy, bro. It's just the truth,
Yo, that's wild.
you know. But hey, you get propped up when your team can prop you higher than what you are. You know, I
Crazy.
just look at Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield has multiple playoff wins. All right,
Yeah.
when your team propping you up, you can go high levels. That's just the truth. You got a
Facts.
right team around you, it makes you so much better. I mean, it's guys like named Trent Dilfer that got Super Bowl rings. You know, it's guys that were literally told like, "Hey man, just make these throws in these situations, and we'll be okay."